And everybody in unison says, ah, a flower. Okay? Alright, crocus is one of the smallest little bulb-like, I believe actually crocus might be corms as well. I'm not exactly 100% positive. But, yeah, crocus. One of the smallest little plants that we see on this list this week. Okay? This is, some of them will get to be maybe 6 inches tall. Okay, that's about as tall as they get. Whites, yellows, an array of colors, sometimes into the more into the reddish, but typically you see yellows and whites, maybe some oranges. Those are the time. Okay, see really diminutive, very fragile feeling blooms, very small strap-like foliage. All right, very narrow. Always has this little. It's more pronounced on some than others, but always has this white stripe that runs up and down the leaf. Okay, and then you notice also it also has this sheathing on the leaf bases. The difference between this and the sheathing for the other one, for the narcissus, is that the sheathing for the narcissus seems to be a little bit lighter colored with that green stripe in it. The sheathing on the crocus are typically more brown, all right, more of a darker color. Okay. Again, these are bulbs that are sort of bring spring in, and so it's like one of the first things that'll bloom in the spring. One of the issues that we have here again, though, is that we don't get enough cold, chilling hours. So they'll either, you plant them one year, after they've been chilled properly, they'll bloom for you. The following year, they'll either not come back, or they'll just come back and vegetatively, they will not bloom. And so I don't know anybody who's real interested in having this there for just the foliage. Okay. You can pass this around. You see purples and you see blues as well. Okay. But a lot of the mixes that you get are either whites and yellows and oranges. All right. But very cold hardy, but not quite so. It's not that it's not heat tolerant. It's just that it doesn't get enough cool temperature. It will not bloom. Okay. Notice that the bloom always opens up right there in the middle of the foliage, so it's almost like the foliage splays open and holds the bloom there. Okay. Questions on crocus?